Men, if you are married, look, let this next story here be a teachable moment for all of us. Now, if you've taken that vow of holy matrimony, you're taking a vow before God. And you know, we've got recording angels who's taking it all down. And from what I understand, on Judgment Day, the book of life, the book of deeds will be opened up, and we're going to have to give an account for the lives that we've lived. And I hope Bill Gates, the big muckety-muck, the billionaire Bill Gates of Microsoft, now you know his wife, Melinda just recently divorced him. And the Trump administration, you know, the whole Jeffrey Epstein file controversy, that is still raging. And many people are still wondering if indeed President Trump was caught up in that. Now, President Trump claims that he had nothing to do, but then again, come to find out, he was on that Epstein plane at least 6 or 7 times. Now, the reports are indicating he was on the Epstein plane when his own plane reportedly was having some work done on it. That's what it said. But recently, the Trump administration released information implicating Bill Gates. Now, many of you know Bill's a multi-millionaire. Microsoft, his wife, Melinda, just divorced him not too long ago, and everybody wondered, well, hey, why would you divorce a multi-millionaire? Now, according to the Trump administration and recent documents released regarding the Epstein files, it may have had something to do with allegations surrounding a sexually transmitted disease from Russian women who may or may not have been hanging around at Jeffrey Epstein's ranch. And once again, it's the Trump administration that's implicating Bill Gates, who, of course, is no longer married to Melinda. Is this the reason why she divorced him?
Good Lord. Well, the other person, another very prominent person caught up in all this is Bill Gates, of course, claims that he picked up a sexually transmitted disease from a Russian woman. He's denied that publicly. But listen to Melinda Gates, the former wife of Bill Gates, talking about all of this.
Whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me. Well, and I am so happy to be away from all the muck that was there.
She's happy she's no longer married to Bill Gates. She's happy to be away from the muck, as she put it. And we've just seen this interview with Bill Gates on Channel 9.
It's factually true that I was only at dinners. You know, I never went to the island. I never met any women. And so, you know, the more that comes out, the more clear it'll be that although the time was a mistake, it had nothing to do with that kind of behavior.
There we go. I never met any women. Wow, this is getting curiouser and curiouser, Esther.
Well, Bill Gates, all I can say is, look, Bill, let this be a teachable moment, Bill Gates, not only for Bill Gates, but all of we men. We have to be careful about what we do. Now, of course, you do things outside of the will of God, there could very well be consequences. But as long as you are within the will of God, you may have a sense of divine protection. But either way it goes, once again, the Trump administration dropped this information on Bill Gates. And so far, at this report, there has been little or no response from Bill or Melinda Gates. Now, the media is indeed pursuing Bill Gates and say, hey, Bill, what's your reaction from this report coming from the Trump administration? Well, once again, you've been watching the Robert Ashley Report right here on GFN Soul NYC FM and Real Life TV Now. And don't forget, we've got a radio component here. And we're online. That's the new media right now. Online, where you have very few commercials. You can get into all of this great music. It's called GFN Soul NYC FM 151 FM. Now, each and every night, 10 o'clock, our colleague Wayne G will serenade you with the best and the quiet store music. And that's from 10 o'clock Central Standard Time until the break of dawn. And of course, we're on 24/7 for those of you who just love a throwback music. All right, like our content, share our content, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know the next time we're coming up with even more reports. Well, on behalf of GFN Soul NYC FM and Real Life TV Now, I'm Robert Ashley.